The new Transformers team has given us more non-G1 stuff in the toy line. All parts of the franchise are now being represented in plastic form. While some were controversial, others are more warmly received. Most of the Unicorn Trilogy stuff are in the latter category. So, will United Hotshot join them, or will it be another Legacy RC? The first thing this guy has over Legacy RC is that his design is more faithful to the original show model, looking like he jumped out of the screen. They even kept the exposed screws. You still get great color separation with the red paint highlighting mechanical greavers on the large shoulders, with an Autobots insignia right over here as well. But most of the bot mode paint is found on the chest, with a variety on show: metallic grey, red, yellow, black. It's the thing that your eyes first lock on. The head is also good. Face sculpt is great with that silver, looking very stoic. I wouldn't have been opposed to something a bit more punk-like since, he's a bit young, a bit immature, but this ain't bad. The yellow looks a tad faded though. But at least there is some color. The lower legs are quite sparse. Accurate, I know, but it feels like there should be more. But you can't really deny, this thing just looks like Cybertron Hotshot. There's no denying it at all. But it does improve on certain aspects of the original designs, and also kept some of its more interesting oddities. And with that, on to his strange proportions. What will immediately be obvious is that his arms are now wider, making them closer to the chest and therefore less wonky looking. But the elbow is still very low down, just like the original toy. It looks strange in my eyes, and bending it doesn't help, because this is all arm and this is just the lower section. It just looks wrong, but that's accuracy, I guess. The whole arm articulation is just a bit weird. Of course, you do get your normal elbow and wrist swivels, even though they're being blocked by the door. Understandable, but there is that. You also get these rotations. It's fine, but if you want to move the arms out, you can only move it this much due to vehicle mode restrictions. I mean, that's fine. It makes the vehicle mode look nicer. But if you want more, the entire shoulder assembly has to move out, and results in him hitting his head. You can sort of work around it, getting him into a pose that doesn't really heavily rely on the shoulders. Something like this, making it a bit dynamic looking. You can work around it, so it's not the end of the world. And the plus side is that the lower section is fantastic. You get everything that you want from it, all the leg articulation that you need. It's just unlimited. Especially the ankle pivot, where it can do this much due to transformation. It also has a toe bend, also due to transformation. Although when I push it out all the way like this, it does warp the thing slightly. Very worrying, but I'm pretty sure this is just my copy, but I like to point that out. Really, the only restriction for the lower section is the toy/show accurate windscreen butt flap. Wish it could move back, but it's manageable. Accessory wise, you only get two things: his clear gun with metallic grey painted on the missile turn barrel, 5mm ports allow you to plug it into his hand as shown for gun action, or you can also pretend that he's Megatron right here, or my personal favorite, shoulder mounted gun. Nice. And because he is a Cybertron toy, a Cyber player key, because of course it will have it. It attaches to the back right over here, this slot, but no spring-loaded gimmicks, meaning his wings, which are here, and also are now red due to gang moding with the thighs and bits of the arms, now have to be flipped manually. It's not really a hassle, it's just flipping two things. Is it a bad thing? Depends on who you ask. At the very least, they included this feature as a homage. You can also unplug the doors. I don't know what you do with that. It makes the arms just look so weird. In fact, I think the doors are sort of necessary to bulk it up because they just look plain weird. But now it's on to my favorite part, which is car mode. The conversion is smooth and easy, something that makes you want to do it again and again. And with a vehicle mode that looks like this, it makes it more worthwhile. The paint applied is clean, specifically the back. The gunmetal on the vents here and here, as well as the planet key area, I don't know the terminology for it, are nice looking. With the yellow clear plastic, visible head syndrome would apply here if you didn't turn the head 180. And as you can see here, the back of the head blends in quite nicely with the interior. And speaking of the interior, I do like how from the side, nothing is obstructing you, unlike most Transformers, say a small amount of the hinge. And even then, you can just pretend that it's like a headrest or something like that. Really sticking to the whole robots in disguise thing. To see what I'm talking about, just look at Nightbird right over here with this in the way. Looking from the side, yeah, it's smoky, so you can't really see much, but this part right over here does hamper things. Then here's Stockade, who you can still make out some stuff. And as you can see, you can sort of make out his hands. With the amount of plastic, it's not very clear, so you can still hide it, but with plastic that is this clear, it's really nice that it doesn't look like there's any robot junk inside. And as you'd expect, the Cyber Planet key plugs into right over here, and to finish the emulation, you flip out the wings. You can easily just use your fingernails and just flip them out. And there you go, you can go faster now, I guess. Also, the gun can plug right on top or on either sides of the door. And yeah, it's a feature, I guess. But this is a really good vehicle mode. It's also apparently based off a Chrysler. So here's another American vehicle, Stockade. I'm not sure if they fit. My problems with the arms aside, United Hotshot is a good new iteration of the character. The fact that this is the same height as the original toy is a cherry on top. It also has great balancing, as shown right here. A fantastic kick. The deluxe price point definitely feels worth it. And that's all I have on him. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in another review. Bye.